Hey there, this is Dr. Evan Osar from Fitness Insider. We're going to discuss 3 exercises we use with our runners. Now there's lots of exercises that we can use with our runners. However, there's 3 that we choose to do because they really connect 3 things that we want to look for in our runners. Number 1, that they're able to get the rib cage connected to the pelvis. So that TPC canister, the thoracopelvic canister, is connected as they run. Because if they can connect that TPC, and then number 2, that they breathe well to develop that intrathoracic and intra-abdominal pressure to keep them suspended, because that's the key to running, suspending over top the lower extremity. And the 3rd thing we're going to look for is to align that lower extremity, the hip, knee, ankle, and foot tripod. So again, we want to connect and stack the TPC so that we get suspension and then breathe to get the proper pressure regulation. Next, we want to create proper alignment of the hip, knee, ankle, and foot complex. And then we'll also show you one of our favorite patterns for activating the glute complex, so the glute medius as part of the glute complex. So I'm going to show you those 3 patterns that we do with our runners. It's a great little series of exercises to do right prior to a run because, like I said, it helps you stack and align your runners and helps get them activated for their run. A lot of our runners are doing stretches. However, stretches aren't really allowing them to be in a better position for running. It may loosen some things up, but it doesn't really activate the nervous system to get them ready for what they're about to do. We like these 3 exercise patterns because it neurologically connects them in the way we want them to connect while they're running. So I'm going to show you those 3 exercises now. So number 1, we're going to do the modified happy baby position. So I'm going to lie on the table, and then I'm going to lie on my side and show you the side lying isometric with hip extension, and then I'm going to stand up and show you the split stance with a split squat. So first thing we want to do is get our clients to lie on the back or line up the TPC. So first thing, we're going to line up the TPC and just do some breathing to engage their 3-dimensional ability to use their thorax and their abdomen in the process of breathing. After a series of 3 to 5 rounds of 3 to 5 breaths, now I'm going to have them go into happy baby where they're going to start to lift one leg off the table. And the goal here is not to just muscle the leg up, but to get the leg to sort of float up and connect to the TPC. You're going to then bring the second leg up, and again, it's really the ability to stabilize and get that leg up without moving the entire torso in that happy baby type position. And now they continue to do 3 to 5 breaths into their thorax, into their abdomen, front to back, top to bottom, to again, get their ability to align, stack, and suspend their thoracopelvic canister. And then they'll slowly put one leg back down, and the other leg comes back down. And again, the goal here is to get the TPC aligned and maintain that alignment with as minimal to no shifting as one leg comes up, the other leg comes up, and then when they put their legs back down. They'll do that for a series of 3 to 5 sets of 3 to 5 reps. Then they're going to lie on their side. They're going to stack themselves so their shoulders are back against the wall, and their pelvis is back against the wall, and their head is supported. You're going to bring the knee up, bring your elbow up to almost a 90-90 position. So they stay stacked, pushing that right knee down, my right elbow down, and my opposite leg comes up against the wall. So my leg is in line with my body, and now I'm going to engage my glute complex, so the entire glute medius to hold the leg up, but then also the glute max to push my foot against the wall. So I hold that isometric position. I should feel that I can get longer to the top of my spine and to the top of my head as I engage my glute. I should feel good glute activation here in this isometric position, and then I slowly relax after a 10-second hold. And I repeat that for about 2 sets of 5 reps for 10-second holds, and I repeat it on both sides. As I get more control over this pattern, I start to move my body away from the wall so I can sort of get more and more hip extension, which gives me length through here without stretching because I'm activating my entire system. Again, I'm pushing down here, my elbow, here, and my knee to hold this isometric position as I engage my glute complex. Again, 10-second holds for 3 to 5 repetitions and 2 rounds of that on each side. My final exercise, as part of the pre-running activation sequence, is going to split squat position. And I'm really going to focus on getting that TPC stacked. We just worked on that on the table with the breathing in the happy baby position. We worked on getting the glutes activated. Now I'm going to teach the client how to be long, stack their thorax over top of the pelvis, line up the hip, knee, ankle, and foot, and that foot tripod. We're going to teach the client to sit back in their pelvis, keep the pelvis square and even, and lift up and over top that front leg. Come back down, lift up, come back down, lift up. I'm going to work up to 20 to even 50 repetitions of this pattern to groove this pattern that the client needs when they get into single leg stance. And for your more advanced runners, then you start to groove in the single leg pattern. Again, because we want to teach the client how to get onto single leg and maintain that TPC connection. Again, a lot of runners struggle with getting that proper lineup and getting that TPC lined up over the lower extremity. So this is a great pattern to start to work on that progression. But again, don't rush your clients because they can still get benefit just with a split squat. You have to earn the right to get to that single leg stance while maintaining hip, knee, ankle, and that foot tripod position. So those are our 3 exercises. Happy baby with breathing, the side lying isometric with hip extension, isometric, and then split squat and or split squat to single leg stance. Get your runners activating the nervous system before they run. Teach them how to control their alignment. TPC, hip, knee, ankle, and foot. This is Dr. Osar with Fitness Insider. Hope you enjoyed this video. Catch you next time.